Hi there. I have been asked repeatedly to show my morning Gua Sha routine. Now remember, I'm going to do the big six first, and then I'm going to do my Gua Sha. So big six first thing in the morning, and then Gua Sha. So if you don't know what a Gua Sha is, it is a stone. You can order them from Amazon or any place health-wise. This one's pink. I also have a green one that's jade. So they are stone though. I don't use the stainless steel or plastic. So the first thing I do, I get a warm washcloth and just really wipe the sleep, any leftover makeup, anything like that off my face. I don't use soap on my face very much. I just tend to dry out a lot. So I was like, nope. So that's what I do. Then I do a mixture of castor oils and essential oils. Castor oil, you only want to use cold pressed, hexane free, glass bottle. And then I use frankincense, patchouli, and myrrh. Sometimes I'll add some other oils in my, and you're gonna get a nice shine. Castor oil is really thick, so sometimes you might have to thin it out a little bit with some other, if you had a fractionated coconut oil or something like that you wanted to add and kind of mix them together. But those are my three oils for my face for sure. Frankincense, myrrh, and patchouli. Smell a little like a hippie with the patchouli, but it's worth it. Very good for your skin. Then I use my Gua Sha tool. I always start at my neck. You kind of push it in just a little bit right at that jawline and then down towards your collarbones. Remember, everything has to go to your collarbones when you're talking about lymph. So again, I do this about 7 to 10 times in each spot. Okay, so then again, I've moved over now under. You're not putting a whole lot of pressure on, but some. This is great for your gobbler, getting rid of that excess lymphatic fluid. You have a whole chain of lymph nodes under your jawline from each tooth, actually. Right, and then here. And I'm just doing it 3 times. This is a demo, right? So you're not bored by me doing it 10 times. Then I turn my Gua Sha stone. I do the long edge and the short edge. The long edge is gonna get up underneath that jaw. And I'm gonna go from midline over and then down. Again, always going towards the collarbones, okay? Again, I'm only doing this 3 times, but generally I do it between 5 and 10. And you can sometimes feel an area that's a little more tender than others. And that might be, a tooth issue. You might have extra sinus issues. If you have sinus problems, Gua Sha is great for you. Then I'm gonna do at my lips. I've turned the stone again, and I'm gonna pull, right? Get those lip wrinkles gone. And I'm gonna pull up and then down, up and then down. Same thing on the other side. Always do both sides. Good. And then I'm gonna go under my eyes. This has really changed my crow's feet. Remember, castor oil is a great oil, very thick and very healing for your body. It pulls out toxins, all kinds of things. Awesome. Again, we're getting right up under that eye. We're not pushing too hard, but you can see that I'm stimulating blood flow. You can see the redness. And then I'm gonna pull my face this way. I'm gonna work on that 11 a little bit, and then all the way down, all the way down. And again, I do this between 5 to 10 times each spot every morning. And there you go. If you have a whole bunch of extra oil on your face, you can always pat your face again to get it off. And there you go. I am 57 years old and my skin looks better than it has in forever. I started this 6 months ago. I have noticed a huge difference in my gobbler, in my jawline, and in wrinkles around my eyes. So I hope that this helps you. And if you have questions, just feel free to reach out. Bye.